All right, guys, thank you for stopping by the second day. This is a 1987 C-4 Corvette, and we were doing the stereo on it, and I was having difficulties with it yesterday, so we did a day two. I'll do a walk around while I'm talking. So we did a day two on how to install the stereo. Now, this one came with the Bose system, so the problem that I had yesterday when I was trying to do it was it wouldn't allow me to put the or connect the speakers to the stereo, the aftermarket stereo. It didn't work, and it wouldn't work because the Bose system apparently has something that's proprietary and doesn't allow it to connect to an aftermarket speaker unless it's a Bose stereo head unit. So I had to figure out how to disconnect that and bypass it. And in the end, what I had to do was run a new wire from the head unit to the rear where the Bose back speakers were at. And as you can see, I'm going to take out the Bose system and I'm going to leave the opening so I can put some new 6x9s, and you're going to see that in the video as well. So if you have any questions, please ask me. Follow, like, and subscribe, of course. I'm going to continue to do more things to the stereo. I'm going to add an amplifier, and by the way, this stereo that I am putting on there is the one that I had in my Camaro, so you can see that series as well. It comes out and it goes up, so it's a screen and it's touch screen, and it's also a DVD player. So if you're interested in this stereo and you wanted to know how it works and stuff like that, this would be a great video for you to look at to decide if you want to buy it or not. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask and I'll answer them for you as best as I can. I've been installing stereos in cars since back in the 80s when all the boom and bass was going on. So I might have the answer, I might not, but we'll figure it out together. And if I don't know, I will tell you I don't know. All right, guys. So let's go on with the video. All right, guys. So we are back on day two on the 1987 Corvette Bose stereo system. We are replacing it with that stereo over there. And this is the old one here. If you missed it, check out my video that I did yesterday. That's the first part. Now there's the second part. Now I was saying that when I connected the radio and tested it, it wouldn't turn on because of the Bose system. It has a proprietary thingamajiggy that doesn't allow you to use an aftermarket stereo. So this is the Bose part. If you do not have the Bose part, it just comes with this, which is a regular 6x9 speaker, and it goes in here on the side, like on the other side over there. Let me turn around and show you. So it goes on the side here. So if you got the Bose system, it'll give you this extra stuff here. And if you look inside, it has a little miniature. I'm assuming, I know it's electronics and stuff, but I'm assuming that for back in the day, this was going to be your amplifier. Can you see in there those little teeth? So that's the amplifier. Maybe if I put it in the sun, I don't know, but that's an amplifier in there, and it has these extra wires, I'm assuming to give it power. So then that's why the stereo wasn't turning on. Now I had brought a house speaker just to make sure my stereo was working, and it did work. The speaker worked, it gave me sound. So that means that, yeah, what it said on the internet was true. You cannot run an aftermarket stereo and hook it up with this little thing here, because it's not compatible. So we're going to bypass that. We're going to figure it out, but I still want to use the existing wires that come from the front. Now that I disconnect this, I just have to find out which one of these wires is actually the wires to give it power, so I don't have to, you know, rewire the whole thing. All right, so this is the end result. I wanted it to protrude out a little bit. That's just the style that I like, and you'll see why in a minute. I used to have it where it was flush with the Camaro that I had. You could check out my old videos on that. This was the same stereo that I had in that Camaro, but when it would come out, it would hit up on top, and you'll see what I mean by that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on, and I'll just lower the music. I'll lower the music here in a second. Let's see here. And this is what I like about this stereo, that it does this. Check that out. And this one does play DVD. And I'm going to turn that down for proprietary reasons. But this is what it looks like in the end. How sweet is that? And that's about it, guys. That's the radio there. If I want to, I can hit home, and I do have a disc in there. I just press that. I have a movie in there already, and it should start playing it. It's one of my favorite movies, There Will Be Blood. One of my favorite actors. And there we go.
Small pass here near the base of the hills. Pass a church.
So now I can watch movies when I drive to San Antonio or Houston. Well, not watch them, but listen to them, because it's illegal to watch. You know what I mean. But the passengers can enjoy it. This is a 7-inch screen. Any questions? Let me know. Please follow, like, and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a video on speakers. How to add speakers, 6x9s, and I'm going to add probably some 8s there. I might even put a 6x9. We'll see. I want it to sound loud AF and to come out good. So again, hope you liked the video. If you want to see the install, the rest of it, it was on yesterday's video, and I'll link it on here. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Alright, so in closing, like I said, we installed that stereo. It looks great, sounds great. If you want to know more about this head unit, let me know. And we'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a good one. Oh, I forgot. Added bonus. I want you to see one of the things that I really like about the C4 at nighttime, especially the earlier versions of it. And also, let's check out the stereo and see what it looks like at night. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that. All these lights work, by the way. 1987, and all the lights work. I thought that was phenomenal when I bought it. I've had it. Let me get in here. I've had it only about a month and a half, and you're gonna see something very special here. I think it's special. I love this car. Look at that. You hear that? And here she comes. The stereo. The star of the moment. So this is a dual Bluetooth detachable face. And these are the... Look at the instrument panel, how nice that looks. And I'm watching a DVD. Turn it up.
You're lying to me. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna take more than my money back.
And I can hit the screen somewhere. Go to the home screen. Go to radio. And it's very responsive. And then on the home screen you have, it's kind of like the main screen. I just wanted to show you that. You have your AV-ins, your auxiliaries, rear camera, Bluetooth, the disc, if you want a CD, radio, USB, SD card, Bluetooth phone. You got to connect your phone to it. And the setup. I'm going back to the radio. I like the CD myself. But anyways, I want to share that with you. How it looks at night. I love it. Any questions? Let me know.